in darkness. I shall be light. In times of doubt, I shall keep faith. In throes of rage, I shall hone my craft. In vengeance, I shall have no mercy. In the midst of battle, I shall have no fear. In the face of death, I shall have no remorse.
Learn, shall we? So I don't go into multiplayer ruining someone's day.
Welcome to the first Dawn of War 3 tutorial. This first tutorial will teach the basic gameplay mechanics you need to know in order to play Dawn of War 3, such as basic combat and base and army building. For the purpose of this tutorial, you will be playing as Space Marines. Move the game camera towards your stronghold.
I can't use my...
The Space Marines start with the stronghold as their headquarter building. The stronghold is used to deploy builder units and basic combat units. We will begin by setting a rally point from your stronghold onto the battlefield. Set a rally point at the indicated position. Good work. The rally point has been set. When you deploy units from your stronghold, they will immediately move to the rally point. Next, we will build your forces, starting with a tactical marine squad. Deploy a tactical marine squad from your stronghold. Tactical Marines are a ranged infantry unit that serves as the Space Marines' basic line unit. Your Tactical Marine Squad is deployed. In order to build other kinds of units, you will need to construct additional kinds of base buildings. Base buildings are constructed by builder units. The Space Marine Builder Unit is the Servitor. Deploy a Servitor from your stronghold. The Servitor is weak in combat, but is able to construct additional base buildings. These buildings can be used to deploy new kinds of units. Servitor deploy. To build a new base building, select your Servitor and move it to the indicated build location. Servitor in transit. Move your Servitor to the build location. Construct a barracks at the indicated build location. Barracks will be made according to template. This one would serve destination. Construct a barracks. barracks is complete. You can use it to deploy new kinds of units. Like your stronghold, you can also set a rally point by selecting your barracks and then issuing a right-click on the battlefield. We will now deploy Assault Marines from your new barracks. Deploy 2 Assault Marine squads from your barracks.
Prepare.
Units that are in progress are added to your build queue at the bottom of the screen. When a unit is finished, the next unit in the build queue will become in progress. This allows you to queue up several units for deployment at once. Your first Assault Marine squad is finished. Unlike Tactical Marines, Assault Marines specialize in melee combat instead of ranged combat. They are equipped with jump packs and cost more resources to deploy.
It is my duty to oblige.
All of your Assault Marine squads are deployed. You are ready to take your forces into battle.
Yes, sir.
You can select multiple units at once by box selecting a group of units. Click and drag to box select all of your units at once.
As you would have it.
To more easily manage your units, you can assign your selected units into control groups. Assign your Tactical and Assault Marines to a control group.
We are ready for war.
To help you better manage different kinds of units, they can be put in multiple control groups at once. There is enemy activity behind the fog of war. They will appear once your units are close enough to see them. Find the enemy behind the fog of war and eliminate them.
We'll brave this terrain.
Right-click on the enemy to attack.
Enemy foot soldiers killed! On the move!
There is a health pickup ahead. You can restore a squad's health by moving it over to a pickup. There are more enemies ahead. This time, we will move your units with the Attack Move command. Units using Attack Move will move to the specified location and automatically stop to attack enemies encountered along the way. Issue an Attack Move command to move your units. Destroy the enemy. Attack Move is more safe, efficient, and effective than using the right-click move. Right-click move is for positioning units within combat or for escaping combat. Learning which move command is appropriate to the situation at hand will make you a better commander. The enemy is trying to gain a tactical advantage by capturing that heavy cover. Capturing heavy cover activates a shield that protects the units inside from ranged damage. Your ranged units cannot enter heavy cover that has been captured by the enemy. Only units with the counter cover property, such as Assault Marines, can enter captured heavy cover and fight enemy units inside. Since the heavy cover is located on higher ground, your squads cannot reach it on foot. Use your Assault Marines' jump ability to leap them into the heavy cover. It is also possible to destroy heavy cover with ranged damage. Destroy the enemy.
As you would have it. Assault squad ready. Move I will sate my hatred here!
Destroy the enemy.
Target eliminated!
For the purposes of this tutorial, you have been granted an additional squad. This squad has suffered a casualty and is no longer at full strength. We will reinforce this squad back up to full strength. Move this damaged unit to your stronghold or barracks to begin reinforcement. It costs resources to reinforce a squad, but it is always cheaper than purchasing a new squad.
Engaged! It shall be as you command.
To see if your unit is within reinforcement range, simply select the building and view the rotating reinforcement reticule on the ground. The squad's reinforcement will pause if it moves away from the reinforcement structure. Reinforcement will resume once the squad moves back into range of the reinforcement structure. Move this squad to a base building for reinforcement.
So far, I like this. It's more like the first Dawn of War, which Dawn of War 2 was cool, but I like having a lot of people.
The squad has been reinforced. A fully reinforced squad is always stronger than one who has taken casualties.
So this is
The
cool.
enemy is preparing to mount an attack on your base. We will deploy 2 scout sniper squads to bolster your defenses.
Tacticals understood. Reporting ahead.
Deploy 2 scout sniper squads from your barracks.
With purpose, my son. Jumping! We'll brave this terrain.
Hotkeys.
Deploy 2 scout sniper squads from your barracks.
We need more hotkeys.
Scout
here.
snipers have a larger line of sight and firing range than other Space Marine line units. You can use scout snipers to see and attack enemies that are much further away. Your first squad of scout snipers has been deployed. Deploy 1 more scout sniper squad from your barracks. They are weak against melee attackers, so keep them stationed behind your other units.
Sniper scout.
Your scout snipers are ready for combat. The enemy is marching towards your stronghold. Position your units to intercept the enemy attack.
Point to me with purpose, my lord. Yes, sir. It shall be as you command. Reporting target kill.
Another wave of enemies are approaching your stronghold. Kill the enemy.
Tactical squad, order received. Enemy kill. Infantry slain.
Well done. This completes your first set of lessons on Dawn of War 3. You are ready to proceed to the next tutorial.
Pretty standard. My first tip to them is grouping has to be easier. I want to be able to add people to my groups. I'm gonna make sure I put that in the notes in the discussion with everyone.
Welcome to the second Dawn of War 3 tutorial. This tutorial will cover elite units, resource capture, line unit upgrades, and advanced combat. We will begin by calling in an elite unit, Gabriel Angelos.
Oh,
Elite
man.
units are stronger than line units and possess powerful abilities. They are not deployed from base structures, but are equipped before a match and unlocked in battle by spending elite points. Deploy Elite Unit Gabriel Angelos to the battlefield.
Will you call forth our elite warriors, Commander?
Gabriel is a powerful melee unit with crowd control abilities. He will accompany your line units and give them a decisive advantage. Gabriel Angelos is deployed and ready for combat.
Very cool.
Take Gabriel and your line units to locate a nearby resource point.
He who fights with me shall be my brother.
Shall be my brother.
Resource points will boost your income and allow you to further build your army. The foe is in heavy cover. Kill the enemies blocking the path to get to the resource point.
Bad scum! Target purged!
The enemy is now out of your way. Press further to the resource point.
Tactical squad moving to capture.
There's the resource point.
Understood.
Move your units inside the resource point's capture radius in order to capture the point. Your units must remain within the capture radius until the capture timer is full in order to own the resource point. The point is yours. You cannot gain resources from a point until you upgrade it with an add-on. Purchase the Requisition add-on by clicking the Requisition add-on button over the resource point. The Requisition generator boosts the amount of requisition you gain from a point. Requisition is the resource used for purchasing vehicle upgrades and infantry units. A power generator is the second type of resource add-on that you can construct. Power is the resource used to construct infantry upgrades and vehicle units. Most upgrades and unit purchases require a little of both of these resources. Purchase the Requisition add-on by clicking the Requisition add-on button over the resource point. The Requisition generator is finished. You will now gain requisition from this resource point. Let us further increase the requisition we are getting from this add-on by purchasing the point's resource upgrade. When your point is done upgrading, the amount of resources it generates will be increased.
Very cool.
Upgrade.
Enemies are on their way to attack your resource point. Move Gabriel to the entry point to guard the area.
Command, fight shall be done.
Kill the enemy.
Tactical squad on it. I will not falter. None can stop me. Begone!
Gabriel has sustained damage to his health. The Requisition generator boosts the amount of requisition you gain from a point. Requisition is the resource used for purchasing vehicle upgrades and infantry units. A power generator is the second type of resource add-on that you can construct. Power is the resource used to construct infantry upgrades and vehicle units. Most upgrades and unit purchases require a little of both of these resources. Move Gabriel next to your base building to heal him.
Requisition generator is ready.
I will carry out this plan.
Tactical taking the point.
You have my favor, and the Emperor's. might of the Blood Ravens is with you. I understand.
Ready.
Move Gabriel next to your base building to heal him. Gabriel has been healed and is ready to return to the battle. We must now take the fight to the enemy. We will use scout squads to track down the enemy. Deploy 2 scout squads from the barracks.
Scout squad.
Scouts are stealth units with a large line of sight. Stealth units can only be sighted by enemy detector units.
Scout Marine.
You have your first squad of scouts. Deploy 1 more. All builder units, such as the Servitor, have the ability to detect stealth units.
Scout Marines.
Your scout squads are ready. Before we take your infantry into battle, we will upgrade their attack strength at the Arsenal building. The Arsenal is the Space Marines' upgrade structure. Use your Servitor to construct the Arsenal. You can locate your Servitor by double-clicking the Servitor's portrait in your unit queue.
Preparing Arsenal construction.
Oh, that's nice. So the portraits allow me to see
We are
them.
your eyes and ears.
Tactical squad.
What
Task
Nice.
can this one complete?
With the arsenal finished, you can now purchase upgrades for your line units. New abilities for some line units can also be purchased from an upgrade structure. With an upgrade structure, you can purchase health and damage upgrades for your line units. Purchase the infantry damage upgrade from the arsenal. The infantry damage upgrade boosts the damage of basic infantry units. Building an arsenal also gives your tactical marine squads the ability to upgrade themselves with powerful late-game weaponry. We will now upgrade a tactical marine squad with the plasma gun upgrade. Select a tactical marine squad and left-click the plasma gun upgrade.
Marines ready. Switching to
Plasma guns are powerful ranged weapons that fire more rapidly while stationary. If they sustain fire too long while stationary, their guns will overheat and have to cool before resuming fire. Now that your army is upgraded, use it to investigate the hostile area outside of your base.
You have my favor, and Chapter Master setting out.
Remember to use your scout squad's stealth capabilities to scout ahead.
Chapter Command fights with you.
Yes, my lord. Scout Marines underway.
There are enemies ahead. However, there is a patch of stealth cover you can use to hide your units. Units inside stealth cover are hidden from view from enemy units outside of it. This allows your units to scout what lies behind stealth cover without revealing themselves to enemies on the other side. Enemy units can gain sight of your units only if they enter the stealth cover with your units. Use stealth cover to ambush your enemies.
I hear you. What's the order? By your leave, we embark.
We are ready for war. Tactical squad on the move.
Go ahead, command. Brothers. What's next?
Requisition is high.
The area ahead is treacherous. Use your scouts to scout out any hostile enemies ahead. Do not let your scouts become detected.
I am Gabriel.
Yes, my understood and underway. Prepared and practiced. You have a target for us?
Scout out the enemy force.
Shall be my brother. Doing it now.
There may be enemies inside that stealth cover. Use your camouflaged scouts to safely scout any enemies in the stealth cover. Kill the enemies you find.
Reporting target kill.
Eyes and ears.
There is an enemy force up ahead. Scout out the enemy force on the upper platform.
Shall be done as you like it.
The enemy has captured the next resource point and built a listening post to protect it. A listening post is a structure with a ranged weapon that also protects resource add-ons from damage. Before you can destroy enemy add-ons or capture an enemy point, you must first destroy the listening post that protects it. Once the listening post is gone, you can destroy the enemy add-ons and take the point for yourself. Destroy the listening post.
You have my favor. Marching there now.
I hear you. What's the order? Go ahead, Command. Blind grenade right there. Go suffer the Emperor's light.
This day holds back.
Name your reconnaissance and capture. Name your target. See it fall.
Destroy the listening post.
Starting combat move.
Hunter, let us do it.
We're done with that.
It is gone.
The listening post is destroyed, and the resource point is now vulnerable to capture. Capture the resource point.
Tactical Marines, yes, Command.
Chapter territory marked for expansion.
Command, we are ready. Tactical squad on the move.
You have a target for us?
It's done.
Well done. This completes your second Dawn of War 3 tutorial. You are ready to proceed to the last tutorial, which centers around Dawn of War 3 multiplayer.
So far, so good. I'm really liking it. I think after the last tutorial, I actually won't wanna. Since I'm going into multiplayer, I'm going to see how far I can push my graphics in its current state. Max. Ugh, 24. Okay, let's go higher. So far, I shouldn't mess with that, but it doesn't look bad. Given this is a beta, I'm sure it'll come out with more optimized things later. But so far, I like it. It's back to the good old days of when Warcraft was big, the hero and units. Only thing I have so far, if anyone is ever going to watch this, is the adding groups, adding units to groups instead of having them all there. Always irritates me.
Welcome to the battlefield, brother. This tutorial will teach you the mechanics unique to a multiplayer match. You've arrived just in time. The enemy has destroyed our critical structures and exposed our power core for attack. The battle will result in defeat if our power core is destroyed. However, if we can fight back and destroy the enemy's power core, victory is ours.
Sounds fun.
We need your elite unit, Gabriel Angelos, to swing this battle in our favor. However, we need to accumulate enough elite points to deploy him. You gain elite points over time, but you can speed up point accumulation by constructing an elite point generator on a resource point. This resource point is already captured. You can construct add-ons and listening posts on any point captured by you or an ally. All your teammates will gain full economic benefit from a point's add-ons. The enemy is upon us. Defend our resource point until we have enough elite points to deploy Gabriel Angelos. Left-click on the elite point generator button above the resource point in order to deploy Gabriel faster. Our elite points will increase faster once the point is done upgrading to the new add-on.
Active target kill! We will have post! Order received! Tactical Marines ready! Enemy squad killed! Space Marines ready! Infantry eliminated! That's Hammond team here! These guns excel in the killing of orcs! Captain hostile kill! Enemy dead! Relocating cannons! Our elite battle.
We have enough elite points to deploy Gabriel Angelos. Elites like Gabriel can only be deployed next to friendly resource points, critical structures, and strongholds.
May none
Kill the remaining enemies.
repositioning.
Illumination upon you die!
Kill the remaining enemies. Now is our chance to counterattack. In order to achieve victory, we must destroy the enemy's critical structures. The structures are the shield generator, the turret, and finally, the power core. These structures grant defenses to each other, so they must be destroyed in that order. Destroy the shield generator.
As cannons charge, Devastators ready.
Chapter Command fights with you. The Emperor lights our way.
Really, I barely have any guys left. They're dying.
I will carry out this plan.
Destroy the shield generator.
The might of the Blood Ravens is with you. Doing it now.
We are
The enemy is trying to take cover behind the shield generator's shield. We must destroy its shield before we can destroy the shield generator.
Orcish targets.
Be gone! Targeted.
Destroy the shield generator.
It's broken now.
Let this be an example to the rest.
Killing your kind. Orcish blood shall stain the soil. Annihilate the fiendish greenskin.
Destroying it rewards us with extra resources, and also makes the turret vulnerable. ally is recklessly attacking the turret. The turret will infrequently fire a beam attack that damages units in a line. The turret has a triggerable ability called Shockwave that stuns units around it. The turret's basic attack will cycle between different units to fire on if multiple units are in range. Ensure you space out your units while fighting the turret.
Well, that seems difficult.
This day holds setting out.
Attack and destroy the turret.
Met the enemy. No, as none can stop.
Las cannons charged. Devastators ready. Ready. Acknowledged. Destroy it, brothers.
This is game back, scum.
Devast immediately. Disintegration. You have need of us.
Requisition is high, but abundance is useful only if it wins us this battle.
Destroying the turret has rewarded us with resources as well. The power core is now vulnerable for attack. The enemy has penetrated our base. They must have snuck around. The power core has a shelter ability you can activate. Activate power core shelter to buy time for us to reposition our troops and drive the enemy back.
Chapter Master setting out.
Select your stronghold and use the mass recall ability. Any of your units outside of combat will be teleported back to the stronghold.
Angelos.
Very
Defend our power core from the enemy.
Our emergency recall ability is available.
Tactical Marines ready. On it. Devastators for marching orders.
This is
Defend our power core from the enemy.
Enemy foot soldiers.
The enemy's power core is now wide open for counterattack.
Yeah, but let me just hit. Oh, let me heal people.
Destroy their power core. The enemy has sheltered their power core just like you did. Their power core is invulnerable while it is sheltered. Focus on killing the enemy forces until the shelter expires.
Bolters onward. Start relocating the
Angelos. Make way!
No mercy.
I will ensure it.
Destroy their power core. Well done. This concludes the Dawn of War 3 multiplayer tutorial. You now know what it takes to achieve victory in a multiplayer match.
Cool. This looks like fun. Army paint. let's try the multi. I just did that.